Welcome back to the channel. Today, I'll be walking you through a complete tutorial on how to set up and use the Business Bookkeeping Google Sheets dashboard. If you're a small business owner, freelancer, or entrepreneur who wants to track income, expenses, profit goals, and growth over time, this planner will become your best friend. Start with the Setup tab. Enter your business name and details. Then choose your preferred currency: dollars, pounds, euros, rupees, anything you want. If your currency isn't in the dropdown, you can even add a custom one. Next, select your start month and year along with your week start day. As soon as you do this, the sheet automatically builds out your financial coverage for the next 5 years, displayed in a month-by-month format. This feature is super useful for long-term planning, seasonal budgeting, and keeping a bird's-eye view of your finances. After this, you have to set up your categories each for income, expenses, and product services. For example, income categories like sales revenue or consulting, expense categories like marketing or utilities. Products like Course A or Service Package B. These categories flow into your logs and dashboards, so naming them clearly makes reporting much easier. In the Notes and Business Goals section, you have to set your to-dos, projections, and important things to remember. Consider this your personal space for reminders, financial strategies, or special instructions for yourself. Now, in the Expected Profit setup, you'll set your monthly profit targets for each year. For example, you can enter $10,000 for January, $12,000 for February, and so on. The dashboards will compare these targets against your actual results. You'll also see goal insights, averages, minimum, and maximum targets, giving you instant clarity about seasonal peaks or slow months. The goal insights will automate your expected profit and gives you result by average, minimum, and maximum. Finally, add one or more emails for automatic reporting. This is where you record every inflow: sales, service payments, or rental income. At the very top of the income log, you'll notice automated motivational quotes. These refresh over time and give you little reminders about smart financial habits. A nice touch to keep you inspired while working. Next, you'll see summary cards showing your all-time totals: total income, taxes, fees, and net income. This gives you a quick snapshot of your business growth without digging through logs. There's also a handy tax calculator. Just enter an amount and the tax rate, and it instantly calculates the tax amount. Super useful for quick estimates before logging a transaction or when preparing invoices. Now let's log income. Enter the date, optional transaction ID, the item or service, select the income category, then add the amount, tax, and any fees. The sheet automatically calculates your net income. Add optional notes like client name or payment method for better record keeping. As we dive into setting up this log tab, grab your popcorn and let's make bookkeeping a little more fun. This is where you record every outflow: things like salaries, office supplies, subscriptions, or travel costs. At the very top of the expense log, you'll notice automated motivational quotes. These rotate over time and remind you about smart spending habits. You'll see summary cards showing your all-time totals, total expenses, taxes, fees, and net expense. This gives you an instant snapshot of how much your business has spent without having to scroll through everything. You'll also find a built-in cost calculator. Just enter an amount and a tax rate, and it instantly calculates the tax for you. Super handy for checking vendor invoices or estimating costs before making a purchase. Now let's log an expense. Enter the date, optional transaction ID, the item or service you purchased, select the expense category, then add the amount, tax, and any fees. The sheet automatically calculates your net expense. You can also add notes like vendor name, payment method, or invoice details for easier tracking later. Now, let's talk about one of the most powerful features in this planner, the search dashboard. Instead of scrolling through long lists of income and expense entries, you can instantly find exactly what you're looking for. Here's how it works. Just type in or select your search criteria. You can filter by month, specific date, product or service. The dashboard then pulls up all matching transactions for you in seconds. Next up is the monthly dashboard, your one-stop view for checking how your business performed in any given month. Think of it as your monthly financial report, but way easier to read. Here's how it works. Simply select the month and year you want to review, and the dashboard automatically pulls all the income and expense entries from your logs. Everything updates instantly: totals, charts, and insights. At the top, you'll see summary cards showing your key numbers: total income, total expenses, net profit. This gives you a quick snapshot of whether the month was profitable or if costs crept a little too high. You'll also find a set of automated charts: an income versus expense pie chart, income and expenses insights, a breakdown of each income category, an expense breakdown across the days of the month, and more. All of these update the moment you switch months or add new data. Super visual, super simple. One of the coolest features here is the amount to goal chart. It compares your actual net income to the profit goal you set in the Setup tab. You'll see how much you've already achieved and what's still left to hit your target. A great motivator to stay on track. Just open this dashboard, grab your coffee, and instantly see the full picture of your business health. Next, let's jump into the annual dashboard. This is where you get a complete big picture view of your business performance over an entire year. Here's how it works. Just select the year you want to review, and the dashboard automatically gathers all 12 months of data from your income and expense logs. Everything, totals, charts, and insights, updates instantly. At the top, you'll see summary cards showing your total annual income, total annual expenses, annual net profit or loss, and even your profit margin percentage. It also compares your results to the annual profit goal you set in the Setup tab. Now let's dive into the automated charts. A monthly income versus expense chart shows your cash flow throughout the year. A profit margin chart to see how healthy your margins were. A profit progress chart comparing your actual annual profit to your annual target. Annual overview insights with category-wise bar charts for both income and expenses. Annual profit insights, which compare actual profit by category against your goal. There's also an automated detailed section for the selected year. This includes a year's worth of profits and margins, plus full transaction lists from your income log and expense log, but filtered for just that year. It's perfect for audits, tax filing, or annual reports. For example, let's say your annual profit goal is £120,000, but by December you've earned £95,500. The dashboard will clearly show your shortfall and highlight which months or categories underperformed. That way, you know exactly where to focus improvements in the coming year. Now, let's take things up a notch with the 5-year dashboard, the ultimate tool for long-term financial planning. While the monthly and annual dashboards give you short-term insights, this one helps you see the bigger picture. Here's how it works. The dashboard automatically generates a 5-year view starting from the year you select in the dashboard. It pulls in totals from both your income and expense logs and lays them out year by year. At the top, you'll see a 5-year projections. This shows total income, expenses, net profit, and profit margin percentage for each year. No manual calculations, it's all automated. You'll also find profit goal tracking here. In the Setup tab, you can set profit goals for each of the 5 years, and this dashboard compares them with your actual results. It's a powerful way to stay on track with your growth targets. Then come the automated charts. A yearly income versus expense chart comparing totals side by side. A 5-year profit trend line showing how your net profit has evolved over time. Profit margin and profit progress pie charts summarizing your performance across all 5 years. Category-wise bar charts that show which areas of your business consistently drive income, expenses, and profit year after year. There's also an automated detailed section for each selected year with profits, margins, and filtered transaction views, just like the annual dashboard but rolled into this long-term view. The real power of this dashboard is in the insights. Maybe you notice that expenses spike every December, or that your revenue has grown steadily each year except one. With this data, you can make smarter strategic decisions, prepare for seasonal trends, and plan investments with confidence. So if the monthly dashboard is your day-to-day tracker, and the annual dashboard is your yearly report, the 5-year dashboard is your long-term roadmap. Finally, let's explore the custom dashboard. This is your personalized financial playground. Unlike the monthly, annual, or 5-year dashboards that follow fixed timeframes, the custom dashboard lets you create a view that's fully tailored to your needs. Here's how it works. Simply select the start date and end date you want to analyze. The dashboard instantly fetches all income and expense data from your logs within that range. At the top, you'll see summary cards for total income, total expenses, net profit, and profit margin. You also get the full set of automated charts. An income versus expense pie chart, income and expense insights by category, an income breakdown, and a day-by-day expense breakdown, all filtered to your custom time frame. This flexibility makes it perfect for project-based tracking. For example, if you run a marketing campaign from January to March, you can filter that exact period and instantly see the campaign's total income, related expenses, and net profit. Or if you manage multiple services, you can filter by category to see exactly how much one service contributes to your bottom line.